Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online Episode 3, Card Revolution. So, we're in the middle of the battle. Actually, we're like a few turns in. I tried recording this battle once before, and then I completely failed. So, here we are again. I took the time to make a new deck. Everything is low cost and high damage output, so nothing in here costs more than 2, but also nothing in here does less than 2 damage. So, we are on our way to taking her down, hopefully. So everything in here is cheap, but does a lot of damage. Because she has weak hit block, and she has a thing that can make things cost more. And then, like, half of the deck is all weapons that are that, and then the other half of the deck is all support items. Hopefully, we should be able to take this out pretty easily. I hope. We've got, like, one more turn, maybe, if we can stack through this. This item isn't helping me much, so let's swap those out. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully she doesn't reduce my attack power, but if she does, I think I should be fine. I've thought about all the things that have happened to me during these battles, and hopefully I've built a deck that should, defend against this. Ooh, that might be bad. Did she just literally attack everything I've got? Well, there goes that plan. But that's okay. Everything I have is low cost. So I can stick that on and then put, these are both the same, so it doesn't matter. And I'm going to not do that, and then we're going to assault on that. Hopefully, we'll be good. 9 damage. Okay, we're still doing quite a bit of damage. Hopefully, we'll be able to. I can equip another weapon next turn, and then maybe use a couple of items. Hopefully, we'll be good. I have more HP than her, which I don't think has happened other than like that one time where. But she once we get into the later parts of this. Oh, did she just skip? Oh, she skipped moved. I don't worry about her. Holy crap. Okay. Half guard. Okay, good. I think I can only take one more hit. Ooh. Like I said, once her power builds up very quickly. Give me a good roll. 3 is not ideal. Let's do that. These are both 2. Okay, she's gonna block that. We're dead again, aren't we? Oh man, at least I have 2 weapons for next turn. Let's remove that one because it's more expensive. Ooh, this may be bad now. I thought I was gonna be able to get through this. I potentially completely thought wrong. And that's the one that increases the cost of my cards. 0 damage. I'm okay with that. That may be our saving grace right there. That specifically might be the reason why we win this. Let's see. 4 is okay. Let's skip doing that. Don't need to move. Okay, so let's do this, and then this. Okay, that's still gonna do damage. That's good. Okay, she's got 8 HP. I don't know how much I'm doing. 11. Oh my god, that's game. I win. I win. Oh, that's good. Oh, man. Congratulations, rank B. That's not horrible, but it's not great. I believe there's still a few more battles that we have to do after this, but that was the primary one. Okay, level up. I don't care all that much, dead count. 13 turns. Seriously? 13? That seems high. I think we're taking the green one? I forget. I should have checked up on which cards, or which packs give you which items again. Influence. I don't know what that does. I wish I knew all the cards in this game a little bit better. FC, damage you inflict increases by half the number of your own field characters. Items or creatures that are on the field. Oh, that would have been super nice during this battle, because if I had 4 items equipped that would plus damage 4, that would have been, we would have wiped that. Oh, was that the final? I thought that there was like 2 more to that. Okay. Well, I guess that's the... Oh, is it one of those where I have to finish both plots to get the final thing? I don't remember. But I guess that was the hero story. I'm surprised that that was so quick. I could have sworn there was stuff after that. Well, my thoughts... I'll go over my general thoughts of this game so far, since we're generally halfway done. I think I understand why I don't enjoy playing this game as much as I enjoy the other ones. First off, I enjoy the hack and slash RPG elements of the original franchise, but I really like the gameplay of this, like the getting in, playing the card game. The card game is really fun. I think the part about this game that I really get put off by when I'm playing it is the requirement to build a new deck for many of the battles. And I think that's just a thing about I don't like doing deck building. I like having a deck and then playing the game. So I don't know if that's just me not enjoying that aspect of this game. Or if that's just, you know, maybe there's something about the way that the deck building functions in this game that's just not quite appealing to me. I'm not entirely sure. I am currently playing The Witcher 3, and The Witcher 3 also has a deck building component to it. It's got the Gwent deck building game, and I have completely ignored it up until this point. I don't know, like, it's really interesting because I love card games, but I don't so much like the building of the decks. And that might be why I'm not drawn to this game in particular, even though I like the story and I like the gameplay. I believe that might be the thing. Is that supposed to be a reflection? Yeah, I think it is. That reflection isn't quite done as well as in some of the other closing shots of this franchise. But the actual, like, gameplay of sitting down and, like, having the field, it kind of reminds me of, if you've ever read or watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Not the one with the, not Duel Monsters, the one before that. People call it Season 0. Ooh, that's cool looking. The way that the Duel Monsters game originally functioned, where you had monsters and you placed them down on the field and they could move around on the field. They got bonuses based on where they were at, and it was like a map and the cards moved around the map. That actually kind of reminds me of this, or this kind of reminds me of that. And I've always liked that concept of like a field and the cards you're placing move around. I believe, what, Warhammer plays like that or something? There's a few board games that function, board, card, battle, whatever games that function like that. I think HeroClix does the same thing. But I was always really sad that, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh card game turned into just a traditional battle game rather than a field movement game like this. And I think that's why I'm drawn to the concept of this game, but the deck building aspect might be why I'm not... Ooh. The deck building aspect may be why I'm not, like, drawn to playing the game very often. That's what my take is, I think, on the concept. I have a feeling. Alright, so I think we're now done with the hero mode. And now we're going to move on to the... Actually, I'm going to get in and check, just in case. Story mode. We're going to check the hero... we're going to check the hero mode... Hero side. And see where this drops us off at. I believe, to actually get all the plot, you have to play through it like 2 or 3 times on each one, because there are, plot arcs that can only be accessed one at a time. Let's see, where are we? Oh, C.A.R.D, you look kind of down. I'm Pentaglass, the most distinguished chief orders like law. Okay, I think this is starting us back at the beginning. Yeah, okay, so we're put back at the beginning. So we did finish it. But now I believe we are going to go... Let me check the, Oh, you must be the commander. Yeah, okay. Yep. So we're done here. So we're going to now move on to... We're going to now move on to the dark side, which is similar to what I was talking about with the Yu-Gi-Oh concept, where you place the monsters down and they move around. You saw me fight them throughout the whole game. And now we're going to swap sides. So we're now going to be playing as the monsters, putting them down. And it's interesting because it plays completely differently. Well, not completely differently. It plays fairly differently. So instead of having your character be a tank and crush through all these monsters, you have to diversify your thing and put a bunch of monsters down. And a lot of times your character wants to be far away from the action so you don't take any damage. It's a very interesting, like, asymmetrical gameplay if you're playing as 2 separate gameplay styles, which a lot of games at the time didn't have. Thank you for coming, Moon. I would like to start by introducing myself, but things being the way they are, I can't reveal my real name. People around here like to call me Red. You can go ahead and call me that too if you want. Before we get down to the nitty-gritty here, I want you to learn how this facility is set up. The Vice Chief behind you will be happy to explain everything. Go up and talk to him. Yeah, so it generally is the same, but it just looks different. You must be Moon. Thanks for coming. I'd like to start by explaining the setup of this facility. The place is known as our base, where we carry out research on card technology that you'll be using during your missions. If you'd like to know more about the science involved here, it'd be best to ask a researcher down below. So I believe this is just a balcony. Yeah, the basic layout of this is the same. The plot function is different though. Oh, that's right, we're on the planet. I forgot about that. Well, nice to meet you, Moon. Have you taken a look around our base yet? We have a lot to make up, or we have a lot to do with a lot less than we have to make do with a lot less than we had on Pioneer 2. But I'm not about to let the hunters beat us. Hello? Hello. My name is Lura. Always teamed up with Break. We'll be helping each other out a lot. Nice to meet you. Oh, that's right. These get 3... Break, what about him? You don't think he's rude? Do you, Moon? He's just sticking strong to his beliefs more than other people. It's not like he means any harm. So don't take it personally, please. I mean, really, Break is, well, bashful. Yeah, Break's over here. I see him off in the distance. I believe we're wearing the same... Yeah, we're wearing the same... Oh, we're not wearing the same outfit. We're wearing variations of the same outfit. Moon? Oh, are you the new commander? Sorry, I just thought, hey, you're pretty young. My name is Wilm Brake. My friends call me Brake. You can call me whatever you want. I don't care anyway. Let's get straight. That's one thing straight. First, just because you're the boss doesn't mean I plan to follow your orders like an obedient dog. If I think your orders are correct, then I'll follow them. But if I don't, then I'll go whichever way I think is best. I'm the only one who can protect myself on the battlefield. You should approach the battle the same way yourself. I mean, technically, you've got a bunch of monsters to protect you. We should have one more. Yeah, here you are. Endu, are you the Commander, Moon? My name's Endu, nice to meet you. So you're the guy. Well, anyway. Good to work with you, Moon. Oh, that's right, we got 3. By the way, have you met Red yet? Pretty mysterious guy, I'd say. It's like he's surrounded in secrets. I don't even know his real name. I feel like I'll find out something bad if I start to investigate. Well, I guess there's little something fishy about all of us. Lots of people in the ARKS are hiding one thing or another. Yeah, so we're all, I mean, technically we're the villains here, but beep, cards. Card technology was discovered on a lab over on Pioneer 2. The technology was discovered completely by accident. But as I'm sure you now know, the Pioneer 2 government has been fighting a fierce battle behind the scenes over it. We are in the ARKS, spun away from Pioneer 2 and moved down to Ragal, where we built this research facility and succeeded in developing card technology for our own goals. Beep. ARKS cards are slightly different from Pioneer 2 lab types. The hunters use armor, weapon, and armor data for their cards, but the ARKS use data from the creatures that live on Ragal. We ARKS are in a struggle against the government. But did you know that many of the researchers here used to work at Pioneer 2 laboratories? There's more of them than you'd think. I mean, yeah, everyone came from Pioneer 2. The Pioneer 1 died. Leave the security around here to me. I can handle this much by myself. Alright. You don't have to worry about a guard duty. I'm handling that. I'm the right man for the job. That's the rule of ARKS, you know. You are tiny. Alright, so in here we have the card room. I may want to take the time to build a deck, at least to start with, because starting with the hero story, going on to the dark story, we have much stronger cards than what's in the default deck. Let's sort these. All decks. Date. Priority ARKS. Sort. There we go. Alright. So let's remake this one. So we're going to remove these. I don't remember what the best options are for this, but we're gonna have to build up a deck anyway. So I usually like to have about 50-50 support cards and monster cards, or weapons, I guess. Influence, assist. Okay, I like that card. Gain EXP equal to the Halloween Rappy. Receive half damage from. Let's skip draw. I don't need that. Beat. The attacker loses. Yeah, that's a strong card. Dice +1. All players may not set a new card if there's already one on the field. All dark creatures gain 2 attack power. See, here's the thing. If I could make a themed deck, and I might do that. Ruin Darkness. Punch Guard. See, these cards are now going to be helpful. Let's get some attack cards in here first. Cross Slayer is one I really like. Let's get 2 of those. Long Arm. These will all be helpful. Mighty Knuckle. Yeah. Mighty Knuckle will be more helpful in this deck. Ripple is good. No effect against story characters. That might not be useful in this. Aerial Assassin attacking area. That's not gonna work. Native creatures that attack with this card. See now I don't know what things I'm gonna be using. This card gains 1 AP every time it destroys an opponent with a single attack. Gain 1 AP even if multiple opponents are destroyed. That's useful. Change attack. Swap, I don't need to worry about that. Bind and Bind Kill are a duo group that I need to worry about. Half guard. Okay, so there's half of the stuff. Now let's run up here and see what we've got for these. So I could do the deck where things get brought back to my hand a bunch. During an attack, all Mothmans gain attack power equal to the number of Monists on the field. Movement of all characters of both parties of one block will be set to 1. Oh, that's how that was blocking me from moving in that other one. Interesting. So, I do want a Hild Bear. Do I have a Nano Dragon? I want this. So, the Nano Dragon is great because every time you kill something with it, its attack power increases. Which is really nice. Weak hit block would be nice. The guard creature. Group weak spot. Number of gill sharks on the field, excluding itself. Dash, flee. Moves to the bottom of the deck instead of the discard pile. Returns the hand. Leader, stall, minor slayer, group immobile. Aerial assassin, leader, aerial, death companion. Okay. So let's now start. Dash is nice. Let's get one of those, another one of those, another one of those. Go Volmer. That's really good because that's a all right. Free maneuver. Skip over an ally, can't land on occupied spot. Breed another. These are nice to have multiples of. Character moves, there's no attack point cost. Yeah, let's do that. And then I need a bunch of weaker enemies, or weaker monsters. So let's just go with... Actually, the weaker enemies in this aren't something that's technically required. See, I don't want to have anything that has, like, 1 attack power. Because that's just, like, chipping away at your enemies here. Except for Pan Arms, I want that for healing purposes. Let's go with some... I don't even have any Mothmans. Alright, 3, 2, 1, 3. Let's get some sharks in here. Revenge. That's not super useful. Yeah, that's not super useful. Poison lilies. You can't move these, but they can paralyze. Alright, let's get... group isn't super great, so let's go with that. Seems like a good group. At least for now. Let's save that. Alright, there's our default deck. Save, there we go. Again, in between episodes, or in between things, I will build more decks as necessary. But right now, we have some extra cards, we don't have a whole lot of them, but this is how it's gonna go. Let's finish talking to the people around here, see if we've got any new information. I think I'm gonna try ending this with one Oh, let's go back up to the main area here and see if we can see what our first mission is. We'll end this episode with our first mission. All right, I've kind of generally talked to everybody. I trust that you understand our basic mission. We have raised the flag of resistance against this current government. And with the help of our comrades, we conduct research day and night to build a world where the dignity of all life can be protected. I want you to join us in our mission, as a commander, of course. I've prepared a group of talented individuals for your command. They should be on the standby right now, so feel free to say hello. I also have your first assignment ready to go. The Vice Chief behind you has all the info on the location and other details. Well, best of luck. I'm looking forward to your success in the future. First battle. Generally speaking, Chief Red gives out mission assignments and you carry them out. This mission is in Mortis, where the earthquake just occurred, creating geysers which spew out hot water from underground. The government has been overdeveloping the entire region. We believe this quake was due to some sort of accident. Proceed to the area and discover the cause and stop their development. Yeah, see, so we're gonna see the other side of this. As with a lot of Phantasy Star plot lines, there are technically no good guys and no bad guys. Everybody is kind of iffy, to say the least. Oh, hello. Oh. Hello. Moon. This is your first battle as a commander, isn't it? Let me explain how this device works. Listen carefully. This is an entry counter. It's a device that lets you dispatch your team to missions across Ragall. System's meant for card battles, though. You can't dispatch your team without making a deck for them first. You can create decks in the room that incline on the left-hand side. I think most of your missions will come from Red himself. When orders come along, they'll be registered here. Once they do, all you have to do is go up to this machine, choose who to send, and choose where to send them. Easy, right? Now give it a shot. Choose a mission and send a dispatch order to anyone on our team. Laura, Endu, anyone is fine for now. See you later. Well, we've got, I'm gonna send him. He's the only one I've got. Again, we're gonna be going basically through a tutorial here. First battle. Ever since Mortis... Oh, wait, hold on. Gosh dang it, I keep doing that. Alright, map quest. And... Ever since Mortis Fonts had that earthquake the other day, its bountiful springs have been overspewing large volumes of boiling water. Government's development division with the rampant overdevelopment is most likely the culprit. Go there immediately and put a stop to them. Rules... minimum roll 3. Okay. Confirm these rules, yes. Deck selection. I've only got one deck I can use right now, so we will continue with that one. And then I'll make changes to it as needed or make new decks later. We'll see how it goes. But, if I do this, if I build my deck correctly, the beginning of this should slide a bit quicker than at the beginning of the other part of the game. Oh. We've already met Silpher. Who are you? So he remembers her, she does not remember him. Alright. Would you like to change your hand? No, that should be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna have to realign my entire thought process while playing this. There we go. And then let's go with the shark. Well, the Booma has more HP, so let's go with that for now. She may put a weapon out, so I'm gonna stick this here. Oh, if I had moved, I could have attacked her right away. Yeah, let's not do that. That should be fine. And we've got the Hild Bear. So right away, we should be able to get some better... Oh, she got a 7. Ooh. Shield, of course. And she's gonna punch it?
Defense.
Alright, you do that. That's fine with me. And... I might be able to get my Hild Bear out next turn, and then we can just demolish her completely. 7. Nice. Let's put it here. And we're going to move the Hild Bear closer by 1, or by that. And then we can attack with you.
Defense.
There we go. So these types of battles, they generally take a little bit longer because I'm not able to stack up a ton of stuff on me. But I also don't have to fight through a bunch of enemies to get to the person I'm fighting. I can kind of just get everyone put out and go for it. But we'll see how it goes. There's my Booma's dead. But I do have a big monster ready for her. And
Nice.
let's see. Let's get a good roll here. 6, perfect. We can put this down here. And then... No, I don't want to put that. I want to move you forward to here. Because... Ooh. Full force. Yeah, no, okay. So we're going to just attack with... No, we want to attack with this first. And then attack with you. That's how I usually do it. It's attack with the weak thing first. Get rid of whatever. And then we can attack with the stronger attack. And that should be good. And we should be able to take her out pretty quickly after this. And if she doesn't put... If I could pull this off correctly, I could take her out in like 3 hits. Okay, that thing's got 3 HP, which means that I can kill it with the shark.
Defense.
All right, that's fine. You do that. So I can kill that with the shark. If I roll like a 7, I might be able to take her out in in 2 shots. Let's roll a 7. 5, that's okay. Let's not move anybody.
Action.
Attack with you. I might be able to pull this off. Let's see how good this is. Because what that does is it increases the attack power by how many attack power or attack points I had left. There we go. All right. There's no way she can... There's really no... Oh, I got my other Hild Bear, too. So even if she kills that one, I've got another one right behind it. Fantastic. And she's got a shield. So if I attack with the Hild Bear first... And then... I might be able to take out the shield? How much? That's 6. Okay, so I can kill her next turn. As long as she doesn't have any defensive items here.
Set.
Yeah, we should be fine. Don't need to move anybody. Let's give this extra damage just in case. And let's just attack with this. So that should, yeah, 10 damage. There we go. And then this should take her out. Fantastic. Woohoo! Congratulations. All right, and that's our first monster battle. Man, I do love, like I said before, I do love the gameplay of this, but it's the deck building I think that I'm averse to. Because, like, I will run through the entire game, try to play the whole thing on the same deck. But that just doesn't work. I don't know which one I should try to get here. Let's see. Lethal Shark. Red Saber. Diska of Brave Man. Cane Attack? Toy Hammer. That's not going to be helpful. I should check to see which one's random attack power. Okay. Cane Demolisher. Inflicts when attacking cane type enemies. Attack with this. Okay. Cool. Great job. I knew I could count on you. Hopefully this will set them back a bit. I still don't have concrete proof that this incident was actually caused by the government, but I'll continue investigating. Okay. So these two plot lines are running at the same time. So technically I'm going up against myself here because I am also the commander of their team, which is really funny. Welcome, Chief Red is waiting for you. Please report to him. Yeah, so this functions exactly the same as the hero story. Good work, Moon. A very skillful commander. More than I had imagined. To tell the truth, very good. I don't know if the government's doing or not, but since you ran into the hunters, I'd say it probably was. Should keep them from touching the area for a while. Still, that mission was really nothing more than a test. Our struggle's only just begun, so I want you to keep on trying your best. Anyway, my apologies, but your next mission begins immediately. I'd like you to check out the state-of-the-art development outfit on Ragal that's currently being run by the government. You can get the details from the Vice Chief. He's right behind you. Recon Duty 1. Let me explain your next mission. Right now, the government is proceeding with a plan to build a high-speed transit network across Ragal. This will only speed up their Ragal development plans more quickly. I want you to put a stop to this plan, as well as obtain data on the pallets used in the Viatube's high-speed net. Unlike last time, this could get a little dangerous. Please exercise due caution. Fantastic. So let's take a little bit of time to talk to probably Break. See what we've got here. Oh, it's you. The last battle. Guess it wasn't bad for a start. Hang in there, alright? Allura? I team up with her a lot, so I know all about her abilities. You can trust her skill with the rifle. You ought to have her show you sometime, even if she's just training. What? What was I doing before the arks? Well, I'll tell you sometime later. I'm not quite that friendly with you yet, you know. We have to build up a trust between ourselves first. So, this is really interesting because, like, Phantasy Star Online 2, the arks are, like, the main characters. Like, they're the heroes of the story. It's later revealed that they may have been built by bad guys, or they're run by bad guys, but that's kind of how the whole franchise works as a whole. Almost every story, it turns out that somebody isn't quite who they claim to be. But I believe this might be the first time the arks show up, period. Like, this is the arks' first introduction, and then they show up, I believe, also in Phantasy Star Universe as a sub, like, not a major thing, but I believe they do show up somewhere in there. And then they show up in both Phantasy Star Online 2 and Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. So that's always really interesting. But I think that's about all the time we've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you like the episode, ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night. And we're gonna head through here and do some more dark story missions tomorrow. Bye-bye!